This is Webster's Injury Time. Hi, I'm Nick Webster for Soccerly, and I've got a question for you. Do you have to have been a great player to be a great manager? It's one that's asked over and over again, and we've seen a few men over the last decade who haven't been great players who have really risen the ranks. Most notably, Arsene Wenger and Jose Mourinho. Now, for once, there could be an Englishman who could join those ranks. A certain Paul Clement. It's a name that perhaps many of you aren't familiar with, but he's the assistant to Carlo Ancelotti at Real Madrid, and he's become the first Englishman to be a coach on the bench for a European Cup winning team since Joe Fagan in 1985. Now, Clement comes from a rich footballing heritage. His dad was Dave Clement, who was an attacking right back for QPR back when Queen's Park Rangers were one of the most attractive teams in all of England. This was in the 70s, and Clement really has worked his way through the ranks. He was a PE teacher, took his Uefa A license, he's been coaching some of the youth teams, but when he was at Chelsea, he fell under the influence of Carlo Ancelotti, and when Ancelotti moved to PSG, he took Clement with him, and of course when he went to Real Madrid, Clement once again followed him. So this Paul Clement is a man who's been guided by one of the great minds of European football. And the interesting thing is that Clement's very humble though. Yes, he's just won the European Cup with Real Madrid for a record-breaking 10th time for the Real Madrid team and the club. But the interesting thing for me is that offers are pouring in for Clement already. And what he's decided is he wants to start slowly. He wants to work at a lower level and wants to build his way up through the ranks and not do an AVB and jump straight into a Chelsea or a Porto or a Tottenham. He wants to do it slowly. And I think this could be a really great find for English football. This is a man that we need to nurture and bring along slowly, but give the opportunities, because one of the things we're seeing in the Premiership these days is English managers do not get the opportunity to manage at the higher level. So, if Clement can be a success in League 2, in League 1, perhaps even the Championship, rumours of Brighton and Hove Albion wanting Clement, then this could be the way for him to get his beak wet, as it were, as the head man and not as a number 2, and then move on to the highest level in the Premier League. Wouldn't it be great to have an English manager winning the European Cup? That's right, I'm a little biased, but keep your eye out. Paul Clement, he is a name for the future. Well, you can follow me on my blog at realfootytalk.com. I'd love to know what you think about Paul Clement and whether you have to be a great player to be a great manager, or perhaps it doesn't matter anymore. Love to hear from you.